There's a growing number of cell phone customers. They're now complaining that they're being moved to new, more expensive plans without their permission.
And that is why consumers should always get a confirmation email after every discussion with a phone rep. CBS 5 advocate Dave Cherry reports.
In January that I started getting the text messages.
And Al Stilo quickly realized his granddaughter's phone was to blame. But just as he was about to double his family plan's data limit for an extra $10 a month, he says the rep offered a better solution.
She said, I can do something to slow down her data usage and it won't cost you anything.
Al agreed to give it a try. But when he opened his next bill, he got a surprise.
The plan had been changed.
AT&T had switched Al to a new Mobile Share Advantage plan, which doubled the base price of each line and added fees. And when he called to complain, he says AT&T explained once you switch, you can't go back.
I didn't authorize any change.
And he's not alone. CBS News requested wireless complaint data from the FCC regarding switching phone plans without permission. AT&T accounts for more than 37% of all complaints. Verizon a close second at 25%. Sprint accounts for 22%, and T-Mobile 15%.
Less than 10% of the people actually file complaints.
Anna Montez of the utility watchdog group Turn says this type of thing happens more than most realize.
Part of the reason for wanting to switch people to new plans is because the phone companies does make more money off a customer.
In a statement, AT&T said, we want every customer interaction to be perfect and will never stop working to get better. As for Al,
I just felt that I was being handled very poorly.
Well, after CBS News got involved, AT&T did credit his account and switched him back to that previous plan that he was on, so a happy ending for him.
Oh, that's good. But what should you do if you are switched without your permission?
Well, two things. First of all, call them right away and tell them, that they switched you without your permission and you want to be switched back. They record all the calls, have them prove to you that they actually took that action. That's a reactive way to go, Chris. Here's a more proactive thing you can do. Why don't you actually ask them, as we said in the beginning, to send you an email every time you have a conversation with a phone rep? Very good thing to do. This way they can recap what they did in that conversation. Even if they did nothing, you'll get an email that says we took no action on your account. Now you have something if they switched you accidentally on purpose, you know what I mean, and then you can go back to them and say something.
Yeah, effort to get that because they'll save a lot of headaches.
Right, and it's
later.
a real quick little email and something you have, if you get switched, you can make yourself get switched back.
Thanks, Dave.
You got it.